What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday out there in TV land. Thanks for joining us here on Northern Life. We got Ryan, we got Hunter here. I might need some recommendations for folks because later on this week I'm taking some time off.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going out to South Dakota, western South Dakota, the Black Hills, Mount Rushmore, of course. I'm going to try to do all the typical stuff with me and my girlfriend. We don't really have anything in particular that we're going to seek for the most part.
Right.
We don't know exactly what's all out there. Like Wall Drug always sounds cool.
Wall Drug, that's a Jeff Half favorite.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to stop at Wall Drug, get a bumper sticker. I was
Oh,
told.
cool. I'll
Yeah.
put it right on Kayla's car. That's what I'm talking about. And then there's like the Badlands out there, which I heard is really cool. Crazy Horse, which is cool.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff out there. I just got to figure out what it is.
Yeah, I've been to Mount Rushmore. I've also been to Crazy Horse. Two incredible, I guess structures wouldn't be the right word.
Yeah.
Creations.
Creations,
Yeah.
yep.
You step into Mount Rushmore and you go, at first you go, it's smaller than I thought it'd be, and then you get closer, you go, oh, it's actually enormous.
Really?
Yeah. Same with Crazy Horse. Crazy Horse you see from a distance, you just don't even know how someone obviously needs to, still be created in a sense. But the both are just incredible pieces of, I guess you could say, art. As well.
Architecture or something like that.
Yeah, there you go. That's probably
maybe.
a good word.
Sculpting.
Sculpting.
Okay,
yeah.
sculpting. And Crazy Horse isn't done yet, right? It's still
No, it's not done
still
yet.
being worked on.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
I'm excited to learn all about it. It's gonna be cool.
Stop at both.
Yeah,
Stop at both.
yeah.
Well, I'm sorry for the folks at home that I was so foolish as to not share this photo as soon as it came through my text line late last week. But Hunter here, as always, rocking some new paint, I would say. I almost said ink. Ink is not the correct word. Rocking some new paint on the old toenails. You went with a fall theme this time at Q Nails, Hunter.
I did. This time I got the old fall leaf, the maple leaf down in the corner, and a nice brown background. It was quite the feat, and she did an amazing job. It looks pretty darn good. And I sent it to our old group because I'm like, okay, Briggs needs to see this. And then she didn't respond for a little bit. I'm like, oh, maybe she doesn't want toe pictures anymore. But then she responded like last night or something, and she's like, I can't believe I missed this. This is beautiful, Hunter. Good job.
Briggs displayed her true reason for leaving was due to the amount of pedicure photos that Hunter was sending her way.
You apologize for not showing that photo. Maybe we should apologize for showing that photo.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, 50-50.
We'll keep doing it though. If you like my toe pics, well, we'll continue them going on here on Northern Life. Good times. Coming up tonight, the Minnesota Vikings, they're going to be starting their season with a visit to Chicago against the Bears at Soldier Field for a Week 1 showdown. Bears are hoping to show off in prime time with their new head coach from Detroit, as the Vikings hope quarterback J.J. McCarthy shows some promise in prime time here. A very nervous time to be a Vikings fan, but I think we're all pretty optimistic for the most part.
I think we have a great team. I think obviously we just need to see if it's all going to come together and work out.
Yeah.
Also, maybe shed a little tear when Adam Thielen takes the field once again in purple.
That's going to be wonderful. I'm so excited to see that happen, and hopefully we pull it out. Sorry, Alexis Bass. I think we can pull this one out. Hopefully. Let's start off on a high note.
It kind of sounds like Alexis is turning more into a Vikings fan than a
she?
Bears fan. Every time she's been on the show, it sounds like she says Skol.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess you're right. So she might, she's lived here long enough. You're a Vikings fan now, Alexis Bass. It's official.
If Packers and Vikings fans can agree on one thing, it's that we don't like the Bears.
No, neither of us like the Bears.
Yeah,
Yep.
Sorry to Frank in Chicago who's probably watching. Apologies. But for Green Bay fans out there, Quick Trip, proud to kick off their ultimate Packers fan giveaway that they're calling it. They're calling it a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for fans to win the ultimate fan experience. Quick Trip Rewards members can enter through purchases at those stores, where 7 lucky contestants will then be selected to receive a pair of tickets to a Packers game this season. Those winners will then compete for the grand prize from January 5th to the 18th. You can find more information on their website. You can also find you can participate, that is, on the Quick Trip mobile app.
That sounds pretty darn cool. I as much as I have some distaste for the Packers, I've always wanted to go to Lambeau Field. I've heard that that's an amazing
Me
facility.
too. I think that would be awesome. I think maybe we should even just do that for the show.
Honestly.
I think that'd be a good time.
Let's get the upstairs folks to pay for it. Let's figure this out. We can
Let's get
this
Quick
done.
Trip to pay for it.
Let's get Quick, yeah.
If you're watching, help us fund our next road trip to Lambeau Field.
We would love that. That'd be fantastic.
Hand deliver off that grand prize to a lucky contestant. They'd be like, I don't know who these guys are.
Who are these two idiots? Why do they get this prize?
Wait a minute, they were talking to the Jason Show. That's right. That's right. Well, it's to talk about college football. We all know about snow and cold up here, but even though Texas isn't known for it, they're now using it to recover for those players down there. The TCU Horned Frogs making headlines for college football's first snow room. It can get to 7 degrees Fahrenheit using the same technology used to produce snow in the Alps when there isn't enough. This crazy design is part of a new $50 million restoration center at TCU.
When I first read the story reading before the show, I thought it was like to recreate like snow and stuff for when they go up north and they play in the snow.
Honestly, that would be kind of cool.
It would be.
Yeah.
Practicing those kind of elements, but
Yeah.
so they sit in there and it's more so like for the muscles and joints and things like
Right.
that.
It's kind of like a cold plunge, but less. I don't even know which one I'd prefer more, the snow room or the cold plunge.
Yeah.
I think I would probably find more benefit in the cold plunge because the snow room would just be what we all experience in the winter months up
Sure,
here.
yes.
But obviously, they don't down there in Fort Worth, Texas.
They never get that kind of
Yeah.
weather. Well, every once in a while they get a winter storm warning or something like that.
and the
but-
whole city shuts down.
Yeah. It's like a reverse sauna down there. It's a colda or something like that.
Yeah, we'll find the word for
We'll
it.
figure it out.
So back on Friday, I did decide to go out and golf in the morning and talk about a snow room. When I teed off with our executive producer, Ben Reed, the feels like was about 35 degrees. In this photo here, I had 2 long sleeve shirts, a polo, and then the sweatshirt, 2 pairs of socks, and also 2 pairs of pants.
So at least you're ready for it,
Yeah.
man. Is
Yeah.
that the coldest you ever golfed in?
No, we actually, at the start of the last year's season, we golfed down in Minneapolis because their courses were open before Duluth. And we actually played in 33-degree weather, real temp weather. And the golf course called us and they were like, oh, they're going to cancel our tee time. And he said, nobody's here, but feel free to come down. And we had freezing rain on our bags at the end of it.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. You guys had fun though.
Love of the game. Yeah,
Yep.
we had fun. Well, coming up, we'll look at a new show that's based off an all-time classic. We'll see you in a bit here on Northern Light. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for being here on this Monday. I can honestly say I have never spoken in front of county commissioners or city councilors when they're having their meetings.
Sure.
If you have, I applaud you. It takes a lot of confidence. But have you ever done this? So a New Jersey man decided to bust a move to protest a local property tax increase. Will Philly voiced his displeasure by breakdancing at a Cranford Town Council meeting. And after saying his piece, Philly picked up where he left off, moonwalking away from the podium.
You ask any reporter that goes to any council meeting, and you'll say that it gets kind of long in the tooth every
Yeah.
once in a while. That would break it up right now. If that were to happen every once in a while at a council meeting. Look, he gets down on the ground, too. Jeez.
He wasn't playing around.
No.
Yeah, I wish I saw this on, C-SPAN.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
That's a whole new, what's it called when you, are you filibuster? When you're,
Yeah, filibustering.
Yeah, that's a new form of,
filibusting move.
hey-oh, boom.
Yeah,
That's
nice.
not too shabby.
Not too bad.
Let's talk about some more entertainment here. A new comedy set within the same universe as The Office has made its debut here on Peacock.
Yeah, it's highly anticipated. The Paper, also a mockumentary-style comedy, and this time it's about a struggling newspaper company in Toledo that gets a new boss. NBC's Mark Barger has our preview.
My name is Ned Sampson. I am your new editor-in-chief.
With its look and its style, Peacock's new series, The Paper, shares a lot of DNA with that very popular comedy about a paper company. How does it feel coming in under the radar, no expectations, no comparisons?
Very relaxing.
I feel so relaxed right now.
So chill.
Yeah, feeling good.
How many of you have actually written for a paper before?
The struggles of a Toledo daily and its staff,
I wrote a paper in junior high.
Not quite the same thing.
I've tweeted.
You've tweeted?
I'm in a group text.
provide the laughs in this new series,
Here is one of my articles I'm particularly proud of.
all captured by a documentary crew.
It was very joyful to be back in that playful shooting style with such a talented group.
Greg Daniels created the U.S. version of The Office, and he enlisted one carryover character for The Paper.
God, not again.
He started to say, Oscar, are you interested? And I said, yes.
And having office connections
Oh, fantastic!
come in handy when you're launching something new.
Every day, every actor, the writers, people I've looked up to forever and admired, and it's very surreal.
Giving this paper reason for optimism
Don't be so self-defecating.
and laughter. Mark Barger, NBC Entertainment.
Interesting. Very.
Yeah.
Normally, I'm against like rebooting old movies, old TV shows.
Sure.
It kind of lacks creativity in my opinion, but I've seen all the clips and and having Oscar in there too.
Yeah.
I think it looks pretty darn good actually.
I think, there's other shows that maybe they were closer in time to The Office, obviously, but Parks and Rec. What's the other one? Community? Is
Yep.
it Community?
Yep.
Kind of similar looks to them,
Sure.
which have worked out. So hopefully this one is one and the same to those.
Yeah, and because it's NBC, maybe it boosts our ratings and everything like that.
Well,
So, yeah.
I think it's streaming on Peacock.
Oh, we
I
gotta
don't-
get on Peacock.
I don't think we're streaming on Peacock.
Dang it.
But we are streaming on Northern News Now Plus, I believe.
There you go.
Yeah,
Check us out on
northernnewsnow.com. Yeah. But some of you, maybe when you're looking at videos online or on northernnewsnow.com, I'm not sure if we have this yet, but I've seen this new device used by police in car chases. It's called the Grappler, and the police department in Eagan, Minnesota, now being credited with being the first in the state to use it in the field. So the Grappler safely stops fleeing vehicles like this one the other day by entangling the rear tire of the vehicle, or in this case, a U-Haul trailer, and the net wraps around the vehicle's rear wheel, and then police hit the brakes and are able to bring both cars to a complete stop.
That's insane. I wonder like how accurate you have to be with where you put the police car, because if the
Yeah.
person's driving so erratically, I wonder, that's got to be a challenge, but very cool though that technology exists.
Yeah, I kind of wonder how it shoots out
Yeah.
from the front of that. But
Yeah.
looks like you just give them a little bump and all of a sudden you're latched on. Looks like something out of Inspector Gadget almost.
Yes. Yeah. Go Gadget, grab the tire. something
Grab the
like that.
tire and stop that fleeing car.
That's pretty cool. I like that. Innovation. For hunters in Wisconsin, the DNR is encouraging you to explore and hunt on public lands this hunting season. There are over 6 million acres of public lands across Wisconsin, with most of them open for hunting. In addition to state lands, there's also another 28,000 acres known as voluntary public access lands that private owners allow the public to access. Hunters can search for and discover new public hunting areas using the DNR's mobile-friendly online mapping tools. I hunt on public land.
Yeah.
And so far, it's been going great. I've been doing it almost my whole life. And,
Nice.
And you get to explore new areas.
But I know your hunting stand was taken down due to it being on public land, I believe.
Well, I do
or
think,
stolen.
I think it was actually stolen.
Oh.
And we had 2 of them stolen.
Maybe
so,
somebody just thought it was public property. They
That
thought-
could be.
They said, if someone's going to leave it, I might as well take it.
honestly, I mean,
Yeah.
that honestly could have been what happened. I don't know, but
Shoot.
it was very frustrating. We still have not put anything up for this hunting season.
So-
So we got to get on that very soon.
If you've taken it, bring it back.
Please send it 246 South Lake Avenue. Please send it our way.
That would be pretty funny if I arrived at work one day and someone was offloading a huge deer
Metal
stand.
stand?
Yeah, it'd be
To Hunter.
Yeah, this must
Sorry.
be that Mr. Hunter McCullough's one. Good to see it's back. Well, hey, coming up, a few must-see items as we get into the fall season. Also, some more crazy finds.
Well, folks, it's a sign of the times as we are now officially under a month away from the 63rd annual Bayfield Apple Fest, of course, in Bayfield, Wisconsin on the South Shore. It's also going to be a great time to grab the family and bring them to your nearest apple orchard in the coming weeks to enjoy the fall season. I love everything about Apple Fest, Ryan.
Apple Fest is always so good, always bringing the team out there. Some former member, Haley Rotzi there in the
Sure.
photo. But Apple Fest, always so great. The people at Bayfield, always so kind to us and the team. Also, every time we go out to Bayfield, we always run into a ton of viewers. So
Yes.
everybody on the South Shore always, we thank you for tuning in and joining our team here on Northern News
We
Now.
cherish you for sure. It's very cool. I'm normally excited always for food, no matter what the day is, but Apple Fest food is some of
Yeah.
the best food out there.
It's different. I love the cider. Anything cider,
Yes.
I'm excited.
Oh, especially on a cold day. It's always cold
Yeah.
at the Apple Fest, which is cool. It's a fall fest. It should be cold.
It might be 20 this year. I don't know.
Hey, who
based on
knows?
the way we're going.
Might have to go golfing.
You have to still open. True. Well, hey, how about this? Pepperidge Farm elevating the fall season with the debut of some autumn exclusives. It includes a cozy yet indulgent new cookie called the Milano Chai Latte. Meanwhile, also bringing a signature baker's touch to pumpkin season with the return of 2 favorites, the Milano Pumpkin Spice and Pumpkin Cheesecake Cookie. Also, as you could tell, there's a new goldfish flavor, I believe. you can find all of these autumn exclusives from Pepperidge Farm over at Target stores.
I'm open to everything except for the goldfish. Why? Science has gone too far when it comes to that. Why goldfish?
Why not goldfish?
That's a great point. Great counterpoint.
Based on all the products I've seen lately at stores, I go, why not? Give it a shot.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we should give it a shot, I guess. We'll see.
Keep
Maybe
it
that's
going.
a future blindfold for the Northern News Now blind team. Blindfold team.
Hey, just add it onto the budget.
Yeah, right. Yep. We'll talk to people upstairs. They'll smooth it out. For Legos fans out there, the toy maker has announced it will release a $1,000 Ultimate Collector Series Star Wars Death Star this fall, making it the most expensive Lego kit ever. While Lego has produced larger sets by piece count, the new Death Star is its most elaborate display model to date. The 9,023-piece set will release on October 4th.
That is so cool.
That's nuts. Were you into Lego as much as a kid, or Lego sets?
I was, and then now it's hard as an adult because it actually is an expensive hobby. I know golf is an expensive hobby.
Yeah.
But man, committing yourself to a $200, $300 Lego piece, it is cool and it's fun to build. But man, the only time Mary and I usually buy Legos now is when they're at Costco, because it feels like it's a better deal at Costco in my mind, because it feels like it's discounted even though it might not be.
Yeah.
But that's usually the only time I buy Legos now.
I don't think I've ever put together a Lego set.
Ever?
I loved Legos as a kid. I used to build cities and then drive my buses through there, pretending they were school buses. But I never had like a Lego set that I built like an actual thing. There's still time in life. I know there is.
There is still time.
So maybe I should get on this $1,000 set.
When you're hanging out in the RV in South Dakota and all the stores are closed,
yes,
you should pick up a Lego set first, so
early
you and
morning.
Kayla can make one.
It's a bonding experience for me and
Coffee
Kayla.
and Legos.
I like that.
That'd be great.
Nice.
Well, hey, if you love candy, Mars elevating I don't know if you can say elevating the game day experience. They have Snickers infused dipping sauces with caramel buffalo, peanut teriyaki, and chocolate barbecue sauces. Snickers launching that partnership with reigning NFL MVP Josh Allen, husband to Haley Steinfeld. Starting now, fans can visit snickers.com/sauces for their chance to win those.
Daughter of Jerry Seinfeld, right?
I don't think so. We'll see after the break. We're going to have to do a celebrity quiz one of these days, because Hunter in the break asked me, isn't she married to Justin Bieber? That's Haley Baldwin.
Haley Baldwin.
Yeah, Seinfeld. Also, Seinfeld, though, great show.
Oh, love it. My favorite show on the planet.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's reboot that. How about that?
That'll be good.
I don't know. But coming up tomorrow, Ryan, it's going to be a good day on this Tuesday here on Northern Life. We have a few more blindfolds left with the wonderful Briggs LeSavage. I put her and Ryan head-to-head here in a back-to-school pop quiz challenge, testing their elementary knowledge on a number of different subjects. So if you miss Briggs, we got, I believe, at least a couple more blindfolds
I think
with her.
this one and then another one.
Okay,
Yep. So
excellent.
some more Briggs LeSavage content for you all. It brought up a lot of memories about doing tests in school. So
it was very stressful.
Yeah, it was stressful. Yeah, I'm still stressed. But before we go today, for the Vikings fans heading to Soldier Field tonight, and for the Packers fans heading to Chicago this year, there are new foods to try as we all root against the Bears at Soldier Field. A team will offer new meal boxes and items such as pigs in a blanket with Vienna beef hot dogs, as well as a new mac and cheese dish. Also, for the dessert fans out there, there's Bears-shaped cookies.
Well, that's the only way I'll celebrate the Bears, is by eating a Bears-shaped cookie.
Take them down.
Yeah.
Take them down, Vikes.
Good luck, Vikings. Thanks for joining us here today. We love you all.
We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Monday.
Find some time to throw a line, or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.